Are you in the process of starting your own first project? And is the thought of meeting your clients and your stakeholders for the first time bringing some nervousness in you? Or if you're someone who has been working in projects for a while, do you remember how nerve-wracking the kickoff meeting for your first project was? Or for that matter, let's consider the amount of doubts and nervousness any kickoff meeting brings. But you can definitely have a few tricks up your sleeve that can help reduce the strain for you. Hi, I'm Ishmeet. Allow me to lend you some help here. Let's first recall what a kickoff meeting is so that we know what we are preparing for. A kickoff meeting is the introduction meeting or the first meeting that we have with the entire team of the company about the project. The project manager hosts a kickoff meeting with the team members, the stakeholders, the contractors and the clients and gives them a brief and clear introduction about the project, yet covers all the important details. Here's when you gain the confidence of the entire team in you and in the project. If you need to get everybody on board, you need to put all you have in your first go and make the right impression to hit the target. For conducting a successful kickoff meeting, you need to keep a few things in mind. The first is the preparation for the meeting with all the essential prerequisites that you will need. To begin, start with checking who all will be attending the meeting and then fix the time duration of the meeting and what time it will be conducted. This only needs to be done if you are conducting the formal kickoff meeting. Accordingly, you can start preparing for the project. You can go about this by making an invite list first, take a note or maybe prepare a Google Sheet for everybody who will be attending the meeting, including the stakeholders, the clients, and every member in the team. And before sending the invites, make sure to go over the list again so that you don't miss out on any team member. Then schedule a time for the meeting and the time duration that will be communicated to the attendees as well. Also make sure that you are communicating the agenda of the meeting, a little brief about what will be discussed in the meeting so that all the attendees can prepare accordingly. And lastly, make sure to keep a recording of the meeting if it is happening in an online or virtual mode so that those who did not or could not attend the meeting can check it later on and clarify their doubts. Also, while scheduling the meeting, make sure that you keep some extra time for the questions and clarifications of doubts. You must have already shared the agenda with the entire team and the project plan. So it's likely that they have already seen through the project plan, but it is in this meeting that they read the details of the project. And you come in front to explain the important and essential information relating to the project. You discuss the schedule, the timeline, the budgets, and the targets that we have in the project. Any queries that come up should be clarified. You don't have to give a wide explanation because it's supposed to be a brief for the project to be worked on. Outline the scope of the project. The earlier you discuss the scope of the project, the better it will save you from confusions that might lead to delay in the project goals, which is not a good sign and we are not looking for it. The scope will include things like the objective of the project, the resources required, the deliverables of the project, the creative requirements, and things such as branding and promoting. You have to assign the roles and responsibilities to the team members according to their skill sets. So make sure you're doing it correctly. They should also know who is the point of contact in case of any queries or urgency during the implementation of the project. The stakeholders too should be made to understand the entire project implementation process. And everybody who has a role and responsibility to take care of during the life cycle of the project should be clear about their duties. Another trick to keep in mind is you can keep the project status and the details of the project at the same place so that there is no wastage of time in searching for documents and thus the performance of the employees is not affected. After the completion of the meeting, you will of course spare some time for clarification of doubts and confusions or any other questions that people might have so that nobody has a confusion while working on implementation of the project. After which, the further steps to be taken or the immediate steps to be taken can be discussed. It is a good idea to discuss when and where the updates for the implementation of the project will be taken, since not everybody might be available all the time. Basically, the work management process should be discussed and finalized. To wrap up the meeting, you have to finalize the next to-do task for everybody in the team. Make sure if you are in offline mode, the notes are shared with everyone and they know what next steps to take. And if it is an online mode, the recording must be shared with everybody to wrap it up. I hope that now you know how you can make your kickoff meeting a very successful and impressive one and get everybody on board. If you're interested in learning more about project management, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click the notification button. To learn deeper about project management, check out the link in the description for a wonderful book called Love, Empathy and Project Management.